Welcome back, book friends, to another episode of Between Two Succulents, the only show on the internet that takes leading literary voices and asks them existential questions about houseplants. And now, for your host, the friendly neighborhood bookseller, Brandon Rashad Butts.
Hey, book friends, welcome to our season finale of this season of Between Two Succulents. Can't believe we're already here, but here we are. Great to have you again. I am, of course, your friendly neighborhood bookseller, Brandon Rashad Butts, and I'm here to talk with you about an awesome new indie writer that we have homebred right here in Baltimore. Let's go ahead and tell you a little bit about her. Our guest today is a recipient of an African and Black Diaspora Studies Bachelor of Arts, as well as a Master of Arts in Critical Ethnic Studies, both from DePaul University in Chi-Town, Chicago. She's currently pursuing an MSW at the University of Maryland, Baltimore School of Social Work. When she's not writing, she's most likely painting. Everyone, help me welcome Kayla Aliese Carter. Kayla, welcome to the show. Welcome. Today we're going to be... Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay, but we got you. Today we're going to be talking with Kayla about her debut work, The Grim Reaper's Rifle. Now, you may have caught her at her live reading at Everyman a few weeks ago, where she read a couple of pieces from her new work. But today we're going to, of course, get to know her a little bit better, starting off with our namesake segment, Aw, Sucks. So, Kayla, here's how this is going to go. Joe and Davin, our special guests this week, are going to introduce you to our succulent VIPs, and you're going to simply tell us which one is your favorite. Are you ready to play All Sucks?
Okay, I think I heard you. I think your mic's not on.
Now it's on! Davin and I are going to present to you two succulents. You're going to tell us which one you're identifying with today. Davin, take it away.
Okay, we're starting with that one.
Yeah.
This is the Sedum Adolphi. It's also called the Golden Glow. It's a perennial succulent native to Mexico, and you'll see it has football-shaped leaves. Its tips turn blushy red if exposed to an abundance of sunlight. In late winter, this plant blooms with adorable white flowers. Say hello to the Golden Glow. Woo! And our next little succulent is so tiny you can barely see it. This is the Crypthanthus. This succulent is native to Brazil. It features leaves that are arranged in a rosette with small white flowers appearing in center from the center. Its name, crypto, means to hide, and anthos means a flower. It's a little hidden flower in the middle, except it hasn't bloomed yet. And it has beautiful pink striping. It also likes warm weather and to grow on trees, rocks, and cliff faces. That is the Cryptanthus. Woo!
Which one's it going to be, Kayla?
I'm going to go with the second one. I feel like, the small one. I got to choose the underdog.
Absolutely. We love an underdog. Awesome. Thanks for playing along, Kayla. Cool. So let's go ahead and get into your book. Just a quick, you can hear me good?
Let me see if I...
Cool. So just wanted to
1 sec, let me mute.
Oh, cool.
You got a vamp, Brandon.
Right, I know, right? Well, while we check out all the voice issues, technical difficulties for a second, I really want to take a second to let you all know again. Like I said, this is going to be our season finale for this time around. We're going to take a little break to get ready for the busy holiday season, as you all know, is coming right around the corner. It's going to be here so fast already. So we hope that this is a moment for you guys to take the time to reconnect, just like we'll be able to reconnect with friends and family and things like that. but also reconnect with your favorite local bookstore. You know, you got plenty of time to do a little early shopping ahead of time. This place is a great place to come and find something great. We hope that you stop by. Thing is, we do have a really cool, great surprise for you. We have one more special show that we're going to have for you. So please mark your calendars for July, Christmas in July, for December 21st. December 21st, we've got a lot more details coming, but we're going to have a live version of Between Two Succulents. We're going to have live music. We're going to have some live readings. We're going to have live performances. It's going to be at a live location. It's all going to be in person. You'll be able to attend if you feel comfortable. We'll also be shooting it live. So if you feel comfy and cozy with your hot chocolate and your blanket, that works out too. So we hope that you mark your calendar right here, right now for December 21st. We'll have much more details coming to you very, very soon. Alrighty. Kayla, we all set?
Back again. I can hear y'all now.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, you
Awesome. Let's
look
talk.
great.
Yes. Awesome. Cool. Let's talk about your book. Let's talk about your book. Now you're one of our regulars around here at the shop, and the thing is, whenever you come in, you always spend a really good amount of time in our poetry section. So it doesn't surprise me that we got some really good poetry out of you and your book. But what folks may not know is that there's also a collection of essays within the piece. So my question is, how did you come to decide on the dynamic structure of your book?
Um, I um, honestly, it took me a long time. Like structuring it was probably the hardest part. But I feel like I would write like creatively, like poems, like prose. But then I feel like a lot of the essays came from like my academic work, which was also super tied into like themes of the book. So like racial stuff and like mental health. Um, so kind of finding a way to make the information fit, but also make the make the book like super palatable. I didn't want it to be an academic book, but there were certain things that I've written over the years that I felt like thematically like fit very well and like deserved a place. So yeah, trying to strike the balance of not making it um, like publishing an academic journal, but also including things that I thought were very important and also fit along with sort of like the more creative side of like the poems and the prose.
I love that. We definitely get both of those worlds in this piece. It's definitely a through line that all connects very beautifully. Um, Now that you're officially a published writer, you've joined the ranks of the Baltimore ranks of some of our personal favorites around the here at the shop, such as Condoni Fidel, Lady Breon, and of course Dee Watkins, who helped you develop your piece. You also shout out Zora Neale Hurston, Toni Morrison, and a few others in your book. My question is, how would you describe the process, the writing process, soaking in all the knowledge from these literary geniuses?
Um, I think in terms of like local artists and creative people, I am extremely blessed to know so many like talented writers in Baltimore. Um, and like not only to know them, but people that like I feel like really supported me through like the editing process and just like everything after the book was out. Um, and in terms of like looking toward a lot of the literary geniuses that I do look toward, I think a lot of it came from I guess just books that I read like growing up. I feel like my parents were always very good about making sure that um, we selected like black writers to read, even if our schools like weren't giving them to us. And then when I went to college, I got to read like even more. I got to like expand, I would say, like my literary catalog, and I was very invested in sort of like opening up the literary canon outside of like classics that you read in history and like English classes. And I think that like um, for me in my life and all of my work, like the personal is very political, and so I look to writers who are like um, who I see sort of myself and they're writing about themselves, but they're also writing about like what's going on. They're writing about issues that are like affecting them and like the people that look like them. Um, and so yeah, there are so many great writers, past and present, and so it's definitely it's difficult to, I think, sort of like pin down who you're gonna like focus on or who you're gonna write about or who you're gonna like reference. So, but I guess that's a good problem to have. But there's um, definitely like my schoolwork had a big influence on like who I included, um, and then moving back to Baltimore and like getting to know some of the writers here and getting to be a part of some of the talent here was definitely very influential in I wanted like my writing to be at the same place that there was, you know, like I wanted to like if my book was going to be in this bookstore and like this person's book was in this bookstore, like I need to make sure like I'm not like just putting anything out there. So it's very important to me. I sort of like look to these people to set the standard for good work.
Awesome. That's that writer's pressure. I love it. I love it. Also, shout out to what you said about, everyone. That's a great note that Kayla shared earlier. That in school you're not going to quite get everything that you need. Especially when it comes to learning outside of, uh, you know, the hands that helped colonize and this country or what have you. So you got to go out there and do some of your own learning too. I love that. Kaylee, you've truly written a piece that fights the multi-dimensions, fights for the multi-dimensional love of what has passed on. So I feel like you are the best champion for what our next segment that we like to call the lightning round. So
Crash! Bang! Lightning!
here's how the lightning round works. In this segment, I'm going to ask you three quick questions, all related to themes from your book, and you'll just give me your best rapid fire answer. And for everyone watching along, this is an opportunity for you to play along too, because if you comment on all three questions, then you will get the opportunity to win the prize of all prizes, a free copy of The Grim Reaper's Rifle by Kayla Aliese Carter. Kayla, are you ready to play?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. So, question number one: is the Grim Reaper a friend or a foe?
A foe.
A foe.
A
Got
foe.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
Question number two. Question number two. What is one story about yourself that you hope lives on forever?
Mm, um, I don't know. Like, there's a whole lot of stories that I hope do not live forever, but I hope I
Relatable.
don't have one particular story, but I hope that like, um, I always like take a lot of pride in like my work and like my general like person being like a relatable and just like here person like it is what it is, and so I feel like that's something that I hope people like remember because I it's important for me to like write for myself and also for the people that I feel like see themselves like in my work, or who feel comfortable like talking to me about stuff. And so I feel like that's something that I want people to remember is like I um, I really care about the work that I'm doing and I care about like the things that I do generally in life and I hope that they mean something and like that's like what I care to leave behind, I guess.
Awesome. Sweet, sweet. All right. Question number three. What advice would you give to someone who is coping with loss for the first time?
Um, that one's hard. I think um, hmm, I think I would say like to let yourself feel the loss because I think learning like learning to like um, understand and like regulate your emotions and loss is something that's going to help you like throughout your life, because loss isn't necessarily like a person or a thing. Like we are always in different states of like losing and winning. And so I think like the same way I think about like grief is like um, we'll grieve people, we'll grieve jobs, we'll grieve like relationships, we'll grieve and like lose all of these things throughout life. So I would say like let yourself feel the emotions, because like to learn how to like regulate your emotions, you have to like be honest with yourself and like feel them. Um, and like yeah, I guess that's what I would say. Advice, I don't, yeah, that's like the only advice. I don't know.
No, that's great because a lot of times we try to run from it. Sometimes in order to get through something, you have to get through it. You go through it. So that sounds like good and solid advice to me. With that, everyone, Kayla Aliese Carter is our lightning round champion. Woo! Yeah.
That's fun.
Awesome, awesome. And we have one lucky viewer, Joe. Who's our lucky viewer winning this week?
Oh, Brandon, this week's lucky winner is none other than Jada Brewer. Shout out to Jada Brewer. Jada Brewer, you come on by Charm City Books anytime, day or night. Well, really 11 to 7 a.m. to p.m. Monday through Saturday, and Sundays 12 to 5. And you can pick up your victory copy of the Grim Reaper's Rifle. Congratulations, Jada!
Woo! Woo! We'll see you soon, Jada. All right, that is it for our show this week, everyone. But before we let you go, Kayla, let the people know what's next for you. You're coming off the success of your hot new book. What's next for you? Are we starting to write again? I know you got a lot of school work too. What's going on?
I am, yes, I'm school. I finished school in May, so that's kind of like been my focus the last couple of months. But I am trying to like, I've definitely been in a creative slump. So I'm trying to in the next like month like push myself to start writing again, and like painting more, because I definitely have been very focused on school and nothing creative since the book dropped. So I'm excited to start like working again and figuring out how to keep going. You know, like after you like publish your diary and like share every secret with the world, it's like, man, what else am I supposed to say? So I'm excited to keep writing more.
Hello. Awesome. Are there any? Yeah. Are there any causes or organizations that you'd like to take this opportunity to tell our viewers about?
Recently I've been following the Say Her Name coalition on Instagram, and I'm actually working on a page for my website, because I used to have like highlights and stuff on my Instagram of like different stores I liked and like different organizations, but it was getting too much. So I'm working on a page on my website where I'll have like different causes that I'm like really passionate about, or stores that I've been to that I really like, that maybe people can check them out.
Awesome. Kayla Aliese Carter uplifts herself and women like her and their pasts with her new book, The Grim Reaper's Rifle, which is available right here, right now at Charm City Books. Kayla, thank you for taking the time to chat with me today. I loved your book. You're a great person. I've gotten a chance to meet you a couple times now. I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. It was great. I'm so excited.
Awesome. And thank you all out there for braving the wilds of social media to spend a few moments with us right here on your favorite weekday interview show, Between Two Succulents. I'm, of course, your friendly neighborhood bookseller, Brandon Rashad Butts. Remember, we're taking a little hiatus, but we're going to come back strong with one more great, amazing live event for you, December 21st. Mark your calendars. Keep following us. Keep up to date at Old Major. We'll be posting more info and sharing that all with you soon. But until then, stay warm because it has gotten cold out here. And of course, get vaccinated, keep your masks up, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care.